pee?
I love to
You ever do the pee first one?
of mushrooms.
That's power.
Realize the
Because
law.
that conclusion can change, right?
Y'all know that song, right? I'm going to talk about one of my favorite things in the world, and that is aging gracefully. That is, you know, I've filmed many videos where it's like, lose weight by doing these things and get a six-pack by doing this. Hardcore to core hard, this and that. And everywhere you look online, you see these weight loss gimmicks. You see pills, powders, and potions of things that are selling you on getting that ideal image that you have in your physique. And as we age, guess what? For many people, it becomes harder and harder. It takes a lot more effort. It takes a lot more money. You know, it's all these limiting beliefs that are all around us. So first and foremost, we really have to address the limiting beliefs. Do you believe that as you age, your body decays? That you become less than the older that you get, right? That you have a harder time with your metabolism burning the calories that you actually consume. If these are beliefs that you say, right? I don't feel like I used to feel. Now that you're approaching 40s and you're in the locker room and you're talking to your friends, hey, I don't feel like I normally used to feel. I think first and foremost, we have to address those limiting beliefs. So if you're telling your body that your metabolism's slower, that you aren't as effective at consuming those calories and using it for fuel, then guess what shows up for you? More of that. And if you're beating yourself up emotionally with those thoughts, guess what? You're declaring more of that. It's a program in the computer that you're constructing with the very frequency of your voice. Y'all know what abracadabra means, right? Abracadabra, literally the graph looks like this, a triangle going upwards towards the heavens, means as I speak it, it is created. So your words are powerful. And if you're saying that to this beautiful miracle of a machine that you have, that you're getting slower, that you're aging, that things aren't the way that they used to be, you are literally programming that into the movie that you're creating called your life. So Control-Alt-Delete that shit, okay? Get it out of here. You do not want that in your life, my friend. So say things that are much more empowering. Say things like, I am so effective at utilizing all the food I eat. My body just turns into muscle. It turns into this lean machine that I am. I have so much energy. My mental clarity is through the roof. I'm learning things that I never thought I could even learn. I'm getting better and better each and every day. Life is getting easier. These are the types of things that we should be saying about these bodies, these miracle of the machines that we're inhabiting for this lifetime. So that's step number one. And step number two is you got to get checked up. You know, the physical world that we live in, it is nice to know where we are, right? So I get a blood test every 90 days. I look at, I've looked at my genetics in the past as well. 23andMe, it's $97 a test. It'll tell you, ancestral speaking, what you should be eating based on your ancestry. And then also in getting your micronutrient tests, you can see if you're deficient in things like vitamin B, vitamin D, which are super important, how your thyroid's doing when it comes to weight loss, what are the supplements that you can add in to really help you with that. Maybe that's the next video I'll make. 7 supplements you can take to help you age more gracefully throughout time. Things that I take every day too. You guys want to see that? Big thumbs up if you want to see that video in the future. Leave a comment below. Let me know that you want to see that as well. Celiac markers are a good thing to look at. You may be gluten intolerant completely, or you may just have a gluten sensitivity and you're eating things that are sabotaging your central nervous system. They're throwing you all out of funk based on just a couple allergens that you have in your body. Maybe it's eggs, maybe it's gluten, maybe it's some processed food that you're eating. I'm watching you. I've been in your cupboards, looking in your trash can, looking in your fridge. I know what you're I know it's scary. But once you figure out what those are, you can do an elimination diet. You can see how you feel adding things back in after 8 or 9 days. See how your body responds. If you're tracking it with your Apple Watch or something like the Whoop or the Fitbit, you can know what your HRV is and how it's responding to the food that you're actually eating as well. So that's another key component as we're aging gracefully, is to kind of know what we have more body awareness. The big one that I like, and this is super key, is you got to stop being so hard on yourself. There's this thing that we chase. It's perfectionism. We want to be perfect all the time. And when we're not, when we get a little flab on our gut or we pack on a little bit more in the booty than we want, we start to judge ourselves. And we start to hold ourselves to the standard that simply isn't attainable at the time. And we make up stories about ourselves in our own minds. The more we can suspend those stories, and the more we're able to just be, right? The more effortlessly the weight loss becomes naturally. Otherwise, you're in a state of resistance. You're constantly resisting the person that you are, and they're fighting back. Some people have immune disorders, autoimmune diseases, and different things are creeping up nowadays. I believe one of the big indicators is because of the emotions and the mindset that comes with that. So getting to the core of it all is actually getting to the core of the emotions and where are those ideas coming from in the first place. You are perfect. You are a child of God. You are whole, complete, and worthy of a life that's absolutely amazing. I know that, and I see that in you when I'm making this video, but do you know that? So ask yourself that. Am I being too hard on myself? How can I love what I have now so that even greater things can come into my life? Is a question that I often ask myself. So I could go on for days about some other practical tips, things that you guys can do. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you want to see. When I read all these comments, it helps me formulate what's coming next. So I appreciate that. Let me know what landed for you. Let me know what resonated. How can I assist you guys at this time? Leave that comment below. And as always, I'm Drew Canoli. Remember, we're in this together, and I'll see you soon.